Hello, 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 this is DodgeDusk and welcome back to my 13th stream of Triangle Strategy. Last time we... You know what, actually I don't remember what I did last time. What did I do last time? Oh yes, I killed the twins! I killed... Oh, no, yes, I killed the twins and I also made Avlora jump ship. Because I'm good like that. Yeah, so we have Cordelia back now. We have a King Roland, which is always nice. And I've just come here now and I've noticed that I have a new mental mock battle do. So that's always nice. Yes, I will buy one of them. And I'll buy that. Oh god, there's so much here to buy. The Might of the Goddess. The History of Aesfrost. The People of Noselia. The Winds of Noselia. Okay, first off, let me promote my lovely... Where is she? There she is. Right at the bottom, Annex. I think she deserves this now. It's been so long. It's been so long. How are we all doing anyway today? I hope you're all doing great. She gains skills. Okay, what's this? Surprise attack. Increased damage dealt while taking cover. When taking cover. What? Oh, I see. Yes, Naruhodo. Oh man. Promote him to become a craftsmaster. I think I don't really know, like... Desperate defense. What does that do? Decreases damage taken when HP is at 50% or below. See, that's good. That's good on its own. Sight set. Yes, fight or flight. Magic ablaze. Remain calm. Shielded stance. And you've got your thing already. I might do it on Aerodor then. Alright, I got two anyway. Yeah, I'll do one on Aerodor because desperate defense sounds really good. Hello there, Richard Forrest. Welcome back as always. Hope you're all doing fine today. Hope you're all doing well. And yes, I saw the shit. As someone who's been watching my streams, I'm hoping it makes sense and I'm hoping you enjoyed it. You know what? Yeah, let's just give it to Anna. Why not? She deserves it. She's gone all the way from a recruit to a master in about 3 seconds.
I await your orders.
Thank you, MCH, for coming online playing some Mario Kart. Until next time, friend. Archibald. I'm actually really cold. Why am I so cold? Okay. Yeah, there's not really much here that I can really increase. Or would want to increase, rather. Increases physical damage. Dealt increases damage. Oh yeah, I said that made like 0 sense. Oh yes, this. Oh yeah, you know he's got the bulk. Let's just. I'll do that one. Physical damage up. Leave the rest where it is for now. I'll do this mental mock battle. Level 23. Defeat the enemy forces occupying the area. You can either use the stairs to attack from a distance or storm the area directly. Oh dear. Okay. So it is my usual 10 people. So I'm assuming they're all deployed already. Yes. Yes, they are. Queen Huette is at the top, I see. Of course she is. Why wouldn't she be? Man. Slam. The Grand Slam. There's no one there. Queen Huette, indeed. I'm glad you know it, Sask. Where is Eggert Benedict? There he is. He's over here. Do-do-do. And swap you two around, I think. Yeah, there's like no one good in this side at all. But I don't think I really have much. I can put Anna there, I guess. Okay, let's try this. I have had when will we have a formal declaration of love from you? Sask, I'm sorry to say this, mate, but I don't love you.
Let us try out there.
I'm sorry. I know I'm a tease.
We must stay vigilant. Come at me!
Okay, I was hoping there'd be a bit more there, but there is not. That's fine. Provoke.
Look to my shield.
Not me, Huette. Oh, I mean, I think the world knows that I love Huette. I don't think that's really a surprise.
I will end this.
Elite healer. Yeah, poison you.
You won't escape.
Oh, I like this outfit she's got. It's a shame I can't ever see it. Take cover.
You won't catch me.
Then do it with a shit post. No! How can I do a shit post about my love for someone?
Out! The hunt is on.
I just took a sip of my drink, and about half of a mouthful that I had just ended up all over my top. Professional stream. From a professional gamer. Okay. Yeah, do that.
From this range.
For victory!
To victory. To infinity and beyond. Oh, that's nice. Oh, you get a thing attack as well. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, I like that. Yes, I like that.
My lance strikes true! Yes!
Together.
That's all I've had in work like the past couple of days is just ideas for shit posts. But the worst thing is that I've... Oh god, that hurt. I'm not an experienced editor. I learned how to start editing videos yesterday. Not yesterday. The day I uploaded my first ever shit post. So it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's why everything's taking so long with it all.
Well, congratulations are in order.
I'd be dead if I had fallen from there.
You've done it now!
Poor Sask. Oh, are you gonna die?
For the honor of House Wolford.
For the honor of House Wolford. Okay, can I kill you? I can kill you. Nice.
Now I end this.
Based and poggers. And then my Anna died.
Out! Victor. Let me heal your wounds.
Oh dear, why is your health so low? Wait a minute.
Your wounds are healed. I can keep fighting.
I'm a fool. Impressed?
Good job.
I will end this.
I think this is the game's way of telling me that I shouldn't be on the platform.
With the powers in me.
Models were off.
Let's silence you.
I see through you.
Nice. No more heals. You can just hit me with a book instead.
Close, but not impressed.
Good job, loser.
I'm a fool.
This is the game's way of telling you not to play no hard. Oh yeah, definitely. Sanctuary? Oh dear.
You've done it now.
I shall try my level best.
He shall try his level best, Sask. Don't judge him.
All for victory.
Even if he has really, really bad opinions of what House Warfare should do.
I've been waiting for this.
Let's provoke you guys.
Look to my shield.
Nice! Anger every last one of them.
Yeah! This battle is
Over
won.
here.
What's a level best anyway? It might be old dialects. It's not something I'm too familiar with myself, if I'm being quite honest. I think it's just another way of saying that I shall try it and do things to the best of my capacity. If I had to guess. Oh, poor Corrington.
Leave everything to me.
I fall off.
Get out of the way. Well, that worked.
Got him. Eridor will eat 10 of you for breakfast.
Forward.
Yes.
Wait your turn. Haha.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to open my box of caramel shortcake bites and have a nibble because I am really hungry.
Can't you done it now? I ain't that slow.
Let me heal your wounds. I'm behind you.
Eating ASMR, if you can hear it anyway.
Let me show you what I've learned. with the powers in me. We will make our ideals
Nice.
reality.
We will make our ideals a reality, Sask. We shall make you the Queen of Pembroke. Why didn't you do anything?
You've done it now! Ah!
I shall try my level best.
No objections from me. Thank you.
Stay composed.
Aye, I'll keep on then.
Thank you very much, Sask.
You won't beat me!
Okay, how to do this? Do you... No, I can't even ram anyway. That's fine, I'll just hit you.
You're done!
The spoils have been secured.
Here I come.
Oh dear, what am I to do? What am I to do? I think I just go with I can't reach you. Oh dear. Blinding arrow on you, because I don't like archers.
Darkness engulfs you.
Enemy archers are bad, but my own archer's very good. To the surprise of no one. Yes, you have pushback as well. Break his spine, Roland.
Out of my way!
Oh.
For my kingdom!
Oh no. Not my Hosobara. Oh, she can't even heal. Shit. Oh dear. Okay. Bonk you then. And you die.
That was close.
Oh, no, you don't. Ha 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 ha. Oh dear. What's this? Why?
Where shall we
Spark
strike?
is like the worst thing in this game. My word. Okay.
Now I end. Ha-ha!
Fury.
Ah, me too! Nice try! You've done it now!
Nice.
I shall do what I can.
Cure wounds. Yes.
Be at
Make Eridor strong and tough.
That's the stuff!
I will end this.
Good job.
You've done it now! Ah!
Why won't you die?
I shall try my level best.
Yes, you kill. Nice.
My turn!
Bonk.
One more round.
Nice.
Ah! Ah! I've been waiting for this!
Rah, I've been waiting for this. Oh, that just straight up kills. Ooh.
Out of my way! Hurts, don't it?
Got him.
Look at me learning.
Look at him learning, Sask. He's happy he's learning.
Here I come.
Blind you, yes.
From this range.
We'll make our door great again! That has been one of my ideas for my shitpost, actually. Oh, you're dead.
Damn it all. I will end this.
Why? Okay, if I go here, do you die then? Oh. Okay, fine, I'll do that.
With the powers in me.
Simultaneously strike 3 units. If this kills me, thank you. How do... Oh my god. Bad game. Bad game is bad. Alright.
This ends here.
To lead, I must grow.
To lead, he must grow, Sask.
Let me heal your wounds.
Nice! Hit him with your rod. Thank you.
Victory is not yet out of reach.
Okay. Do you actually die? No. No, you don't. I didn't think you did. However, that is most unfortunate.
Allow me.
This isn't good.
That doesn't kill you. I'll do that instead.
Take aim.
Nice.
Come at me!
Come at me, fools. Why won't you die?
Hurts, don't it?
Nice one, Eridor, you chonky boy. And then you die. Come at me, bro.
Lord Serenoa.
Honestly, fuck Spark.
Nice try!
Defeat is not an option.
Do you both die? I think you do. I think you do both die.
I'll make this quick.
Based.
Allow me.
They're good.
They're good, but I'm better.
Your wounds are healed.
I won't give in.
Oh, you don't die. Naruhodo. Oh, that kills you.
Take aim.
Oh dear.
You won't beat me.
And then her legs broke. I don't think that'll kill. However... yeah, do that instead.
You're in the way. Gotcha.
You stumbled into the bird. 69, haha, funny number.
I've done it now.
At this rate,
At this rate, you'll what, love? Burn!
Flames, heed my call. What?
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Die.
This ends here.
That hit the mark.
This is good.
Bonk.
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are healed.
Thank you. This battle is ours.
Yeah, blind
Darkness
you.
engulfs you.
Nice.
Come at me. Away. Hurts, don't it?
Defeat is not an option.
However, it is the solution.
Just die. Hurts, don't it?
At this rate,
I don't think you're doing much anymore.
let me help. Cool heads shall prevail.
Haste. Does that increase you at all? No, but it might increase. No. No. Okay.
For one and all. Thank you.
AoE healing for the win.
Growth is plain to see.
This battle is ours.
Yes, you are blind, aren't you?
Darkness engulfs you.
I shall do it again.
Just die. Gotcha.
Almost.
I've been waiting for this.
Go, go, go!
Time to die. Gotcha.
Nice. Backstab performed. Hey, hey! Don't be a stranger. Trying not to be, love. Trying not to be. Anyway, I did get some new stuff, so let's see if I can make anything. Ah, a friend is playing the new Pokemans. Nice. Good for her. Oh, I can make the obsidian. I did not realize. A meteorite fragment. The lion's heart. I like that. Okay, yeah, I can make that. The obsidian. Grants 1 instance of invincibility to all allies within range. Bruh. Bruh. Hello? You just became absolutely amazing. Superior timber, superior stone. Can I get that? No, not you. Pick a letter, you fool. Yeah, I think it was that. Bruh. Look at all this stuff I'm wasting my money on. I love it. Right, come on, Jens. Grant's TP to, oh, that's so good as well, though. But I want that. Well, it's not. They're entirely separate things. Right, let's get you that, because that's absolutely broken. That's gonna be good. Yes, I can do something with increases effect duration, increases the effect of haste. I think I'd rather that. Now, as for you two... Oh shit, hold on. Oops. Press the wrong button. Icy Breath of Frosty Fetters. See, they're all good options, but I don't know which one I'd want. Do I go for the AoE, or do I go for the single hit? I actually wish there was a way to lower the TP of it, but I understand that's kind of broken, so... It'll have to be that, right? I can do the same with you. No, I can't. Yeah, this is all costing a bit of money now. I can do that, there's not a problem with that. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's get the new reading done and out of the way, because we all like doing that. Where are we? The Might of the Goddess. The history of Nozelia is also the history of the goddess's teachings. The goddess punished the Roselle who attempted to claim the realm's salt as their own and bestowed the source upon her faithful. The goddess's scriptures are the oldest of Nozelia's written records, and her teachings are the oldest religion in the land. The history of her followers predates that of all nations. With the source and the power of salt at their backs, her faithful built a nation headed by a hierophant that unified church and state. The nation came to be known as the Holy State of Hyzant. According to the scriptures, Hyzant is the oldest of the three nations. Though it is unknown when the giant statue of the goddess at the source was built, her believers assert that it is the goddess that descended upon this earth. Her words are spoken through the Hierophant, who in turn brings equality to her faithful. The fact that such a peculiar nation owns the source and has held such tremendous influence since antiquity is both a mystery and distinction of Nozelian history. While some books assert that Glenbrook is the oldest of the three nations, those records were written after the goddess's scriptures. This has led to believe that they are more fabrication than fact. Although there is no doubt as to when the scriptures were written, their level of literacy completedness suggests that other records should have existed at the time. Since no such records remain, however, it is hypothesized that a large-scale book burning may have occurred. Oh dear. The winds of Nozelia. There are two large wind systems constantly blowing across Nozelia. The cold wind blowing from north to south is known as the mountain wind. The warmer wind that blows from east to west is the desert wind. These two winds collide above the plains, creating clouds and bringing about rainfall. The breeze generated by this collision also helps ships travelling upstream. Birds instinctively use this wind when in flight. Messenger birds in particular take advantage of the gusts to travel long distances quickly. When great hawks have riders upon their backs, they utilise the strong winds to ascend and glide. Skilled hawkers and hawk riders can read the winds and use them to travel further faster. The people of Nozelia. People are a product of their environment. For example, citizens of Glenbrook are calm and mild-mannered, much like their mild surroundings. Those living in the Crown City, that bustles with trade however, are calculated and easily influenced by others. The people are also characterised by their emphasis on custom and tradition, which can be expected from such a long-standing nation. Those living in the Wallfort domain are simple and sincere, perhaps influenced by their lords. Frosty citizens, on the other hand, are characterised by their proud and independent personalities. The duchy is home to many ambitious and inquisitive artisans. Some might say that they can come off as self-righteous. The Hyzantian subjects are pious and honest. Followers of the goddess, they offer their thanks to her every day for her blessing of equality. Ordinary persons such as myself tend to feel ashamed in comparison. Finally, we have the Roselle, marked by their rose-coloured hair. Unfortunately, I have never had the pleasure of meeting a Roselle in person, though I doubt I ever will find one outside the source. The goddess's teachings portray them as sinners who attempted to monopolize salt in ancient times, but could that really be true? I thought I bought more than that. Okay. Oh yeah, so I also got 8 side stories because that's fun. So we're gonna have a bit of a cutscene session at the moment. Benedict and Eridor uphold a custom they have shared for 30 years.
All right, lads and lasses, lay down your arms. Let your bruises remind you of the lessons learned today.
Nice.
Ah, what fortuitous timing. I still owe you for the drinks from the other evening. I wondered if I might treat you tonight.
Apologies, lass, but I've got places to be. Perhaps another time.
Damn.
You seemed troubled by something. Perhaps I'm overthinking it.
Rejected. Friend-zoned. Gila got friend-zoned by Eridor. He hasn't got time for that silly romance. He's got his bromance with Benedict.
Let us end our day's work here.
It is early, is it not? Is something amiss?
No, nothing at all. Just my attention is required elsewhere for a time.
Oh.
Elsewhere? Curious.
Suspicious. Oh my.
How many have you had?
Not enough. Just one for you, I take it.
Yes.
Went by in a flash. Can you believe it's been 30 years?
The time has escaped us. The memory of that day, however, I doubt ever will.
Meanwhile, Hosobara is there, like the third wheel. 30 years ago, during the Salt Iron War.
Thrice damned, can't move. Always thought I'd meet my end with a beautiful lass by my side.
You have many days ahead of you yet, Eridor. We will see you returned home.
Don't try to run, you curs!
Leave me be. I'll just slow you down. It was my cursed pride that got us into this. Only I should suffer for it. We don't all need to die today. Run!
Even in the face of death, you refuse to set aside your foolish pride. I followed you into this hell of my own will, and I will see you delivered from it.
You fool!
Charge!
Come and die.
Yeah!
Damn.
That would have been it for us, had Lord Simon not met their charge in time.
Aye. And the only punishment for my pride were these aches that keep me awake at night.
We hungered for glory all those years ago, without a care for how it would serve us later on.
A couple of would-be heroes who couldn't be convinced they weren't invincible.
Yet here we are, drinking, to celebrate the end of that war. I do not wish to reminisce upon the past. A toast that I may never again repeat the mistakes of my youth. But before that...
Yeah?
You have served House Wolford well, Eridor. That said, I've a feeling we'll need your sturdy shield even more going forward.
Indeed.
You need me to lead a charge? I'm your man. I'll leave anything fancier than that to you. For House Wolford!
For House Wolford.
Based. Roland harbors doubts about his station, but Cyrano reminds him that he is noble in his own way. Yes. Very noble in his own way.
Roland, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
There's hardly a better place to become lost in one's thoughts. Don't you agree?
I suppose. However, if aught weighs on your mind, it may serve you better to turn to a friend.
Then let me ask, do you believe me too immature for my station?
Not at all. Quite the opposite, in fact.
But the other nobles loved to gossip of my disinterest in politics and intrigue, and mocked my love of hockey.
You said it yourself. Gossip and sniping, nothing more. Pay no mind to nobles and their petty judgments. The people who matter, your subjects, hold you dearly in their hearts. Stories abound of their love for you.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Hey, go peddle your junk somewhere else.
And why would I do that, my good sir? I see no reason to forego such a bustling avenue simply to please a stranger.
A stranger? You're posted in front of my damn shop. You're stealing my customers from right under my nose.
Oh, I am? I'm not sure your lack of customers could be blamed on me. Surely the proprietor bears some responsibility for...
What bickering is this?
None of your business, whelp. Now leave us to our negotiations.
Oh damn. Talking down to the prince.
Prince Roland, is that really you?
A prince, you say? Well,
A distinguished gentleman such as yourself must be mortified to have your customers bear witness to this childish bickering.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. My temper got the best of me.
And you, merchant. If you mean to trade in Glenbrook, I trust you have procured the proper licenses and approvals.
Well, the process takes some days, you see. Pardon, Your Highness.
Then your business shall have to wait some days, it seems. Shall I summon a member of the Kingsguard to explain the law in detail?
No, there'll be no need of that, Highness. I'll just be on my way.
Got him.
Thank you, Prince Roland. Come visit any time, and I'll let you have your pick of my wares.
Lurking in the background.
Your place has always been with your people. You could walk down the main avenue and settle disputes with a single word.
Don't tell me you were watching. They were petty arguments, nothing more.
As petty as they might have been, you were happy to do it. What better proof of royalty is there than that?
But it wasn't because I was wise that I solved their problems. It was my name and status that let my words weight. How do you imagine a kingdom with not a single dissatisfied soul would look?
That's a difficult thing to imagine.
Indeed. I suppose the best one can hope for is to do what we can, while we can.
Well, we can start envisioning such a nation. That one day we might build it. Together.
I like the sound of that. No doubt the answers we seek lie ahead. So long as we stay honest with ourselves.
Can these two get in the relationship instead of Serenoa and Frederica, please?
And so long as we work together. You and I, Serenoa.
I don't think that's unreasonable to ask. Good for a listen while I close my eyes. Long day at work. Ah, thank you for saying that the sounds of my dulcet tones are pleasant to listen to. With your eyes closed. Frederica decides to cook a meal for Serenoa, but even the best laid plans can go awry. Get a room, you two. Yes, Shinta and Sask, get a room.
Do you have a moment, Sheila?
Oh, Frederica. Is something the matter?
Well, I invited Serenoa to have dinner with me tonight.
That's wonderful. Are you cooking for him?
I am. I've been practicing with the book you gave me. I was hoping to finally show him what I've learned.
Then allow me to help. What are you making?
Beans
warm
on toast.
Soup full of meatballs. A hearty, meaty, savory stew to tickle the tongue and sate the stomach. Or so the book describes it.
Strong bromance energy, but it is not the same thing. Sad.
That sounds like quite a mouthful, in more ways than one.
The author is rather verbose, yes. Anyhow, I also want to make an appetizer. Might you be able to lend a hand?
Cooking is hardly my specialty, but say no more. I'd love to.
Oh god. This
dear.
is going to be a disaster, isn't it? This is like one of the anime tropes is the women, for whatever reason, just can't seem to cook anything very well.
This is disappointing, to say the least.
And we're almost out of time. Serenoa will be back any minute now.
Excuse me, Lady Frederica. Lord Serenoa has just sent word that he has been held up at a meeting. He says there is a chance he may not even return tonight.
I see. Thank you for letting me know.
Damn. Saved by the
It
bell.
sounds like your dinner may get postponed.
A blessing in disguise. It gives us time to cook this again and do it right this time.
Lord Serenoa may not even return tonight.
but there is a chance he might. And I refuse to disappoint him. Would you help me, Gila?
Of course, Frederica. I shall do my very best to see this through with you.
Guaranteed it's going to be worse than last time.
I cannot thank you enough.
The vegetables are done, though they are a far cry from perfect.
The meatballs are ready too. Now all we have to do is stew them.
Frederica, I'm back.
Big fan of a good stew. Meatballs not something I usually have in a stew, but I should totally try that. I love a good stew. Nice chicken stew. Yes.
Oh, welcome back.
It appears we've run out of time.
I was on my way here when something urgent came to my attention. I apologize for returning so late. I know we were supposed to have dinner tonight.
I am just happy you're here. Besides, I am the one who should apologize. I wanted to cook you a meal, but failed terribly on my first attempt, so it isn't yet ready. I'm sorry, Serenoa. ...
Don't
look so down, Frederica.
I would like anything with chicken, yes.
I was delighted when you asked me to share a meal. Now that I'm back, why don't I help you with the food?
I'm delighted to share a meal with my wife. Probably the first time I've ever done it since we've been together.
Serenoa.
Meanwhile, Gila, the third wheel. Again.
Thank you again for inviting me. I'm overjoyed we could spend this time together.
As am I. I enjoyed cooking with you as well.
The time we spend together is very precious to me. I regret that my duties have been keeping us apart lately. But when I noticed the sky was even more beautiful than ever this night,
I make a banging Hungarian goulash similar to a stew. Can't say I've ever had anything like that. Sounds nicer.
I hurried home, hoping we could gaze upon its beauty together.
Alright, I'm going to start throwing up this because any more lovey-dovey.
It's strange. When I was in Esfrost, I would look up at the same sky. But it felt so much colder there. The stars seemed as if frozen. They did not twinkle the way they do now that I am with you, Serenoa.
If you two start like holding hands or anything, I'm going to have to start getting the censorship bars out.
Frederica, promise me that you will always stay by my side. I need you. Now more than ever.
Of course, Serenoa. I wish to gaze up at the same sky, sit beneath the same moon, and walk the same path you do. Together. Forever and always.
And then they had dirty sex. Eridor brushes off the subject of Benedict's sought-after flower. But why? Oh yes, Benedict, the actual main character in these side stories.
Made it in time, my lord.
Eridor, you came.
Lady Destra. Your mother was loved by one and all, my lord. Honoring her this day is the least we can do. Is it just you here, my lord?
I am sorry, Dusk. I can't stand any more of this lovey-dovey thing. Okay, I'll stop messaging you sweet nothings in.
We are beset on all sides by tasks large and small. I would not impose my familial obligations on the others.
Spoken like a true leader. Me and your mother may not have been family by blood, but duty bound us, just as close.
Also, she was smoking hot.
I am sure she would have been overjoyed to see you by my side. I I never had a chance to know her. My only memories are from stories others told me. And still, I somehow can feel the warmth of her embrace. Hear the loving sound of her voice.
Oh yes, the voice that I never heard.
She was smitten, that is true. She held on to you so tightly. I reckon not even the Dawn Spear could have pried you from her.
Did she?
Lady Destra's smile was brighter than the sun, and near as constant. She treated young Benedict and I like little brothers, though at times we weren't so deserving of her care. Even so, she always had a kind word, and worry enough to spare. There weren't a woman like her in all of Narzelia.
I did not know the bond between you three ran so deep. Benedict never mentioned it.
His lips aren't as loose as mine, especially when it comes to Lady Destra. Speaking of which, here. Your mother would have loved to get one of these from you.
A snowbell? My father mentioned her fondness for these flowers. Every year when I visited her, without fail, one of these would be placed in front of her grave. Was that you all this time?
Well, not exactly, my lord.
They're quite rare, are they not? I often search for them, but I have yet to see one in bloom. Where did you find it?
Well, I made a journey down south. Benedict insisted. Apologies for my absence, my lord.
There is naught to apologize for. 'Twas a thoughtful gesture, and I thank you for it. Somehow, I can feel Mother smiling down upon us.
More than I deserve, if I'm being honest.
Huh. There's already a snowbell. Who could have...
Should have known. Nothing will stop him from his duty.
What was that?
It was nothing, my lord. Seems we're not the only ones carrying a torch for Lady Destra.
Oh geez, I wonder who that person is.
Indeed. We are fortunate to be part of such a close-knit house. And that is thanks to those who serve it. I trust I'll see you here again in a year's time, Eridor.
Of course, my lord. Snowbells might capture a moment in time, but your mother inspired loyalty for an eternity.
Cubes of meat, various veg. I like adding a few types of peppers, lightly crushed tomatoes. Yes, I say tomatoes. I'm British, get over it. Potatoes, onions, water that you slowly cook largely out of. Paprika, salt and pepper to taste. Hey, that sounds actually quite nice. Yes, you'll have to email me some shinta so I can have it. While out training, Huette recalls a promise she made to Roland before the war began. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
At it again, eh? You know, even the Dawn Spear set down his weapon on occasion.
Yeah, and he's dead. Huette isn't. Maybe the Dawn Spear could have taken some lessons from our Queen Huette.
We are at war. I cannot hope to end it by being idle.
Spoken like a true member of the Kingsguard. You lot were always too serious for my tastes.
We were not serious enough. Where is the king we were meant to protect now? What will become of his kingdom?
All the little couples remember things now.
King Regna and Crown Prince Franny are no more. Only Roland and Cordelia remain. When I think of how lonely my charge must feel, I almost feel smothered by the guilt.
If he's lonely, he hides it well. Could be that losing his princely obligations has lifted a weight off his shoulders.
And who are you to speak on his feelings? his father ever doted on Franny. He knew precious few moments of his mother's love before she passed. Even so, he tried his utmost to never show weakness in front of his sister. He was there for her in the worst of times. There was never a place near the throne for him. Truth be told, Sir Maxwell was more of a father to him than anyone. I'd like to think I have been more than his guard. Oftentimes, I felt like his confidant.
Ooh.
You and Flugy are constant companions.
As I said before, my prince, he is more than my companion. He is the truest friend I could ask for.
A true friend? I must admit, I envy your relationship.
My prince, I did not mean to.
'Tis nothing to apologize for. I simply find the idea of soaring the skies with a true friend to be somewhat romantic.
Roland's people, yeah, so our king stabbed his sister. Are we cool with that? He's the king. Do we have a choice? Yes, either accept it or get the axe.
You could do the same with the proper training. If it pleases you, my prince, I would gladly teach you.
You would? Then I gladly accept. I trust you will go easy on me.
I can promise no such thing. You must become as ferocious as a hawk yourself if you wish to ride one. War broke out soon after that. My promise to teach him is yet unfulfilled. So I will train, I will fight, until the skies are no longer clouded by the fires of war. Only then can I rest. Only then can we fly free.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Perhaps then, with the wind in our faces, we can forget our stations, our titles, if only just for one moment.
Okay, Sask, you might be getting your wish. Also, Huette, no. You're my queen, no one else's.
What was that last part? You'll have to speak up.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Yes, it's back to training for me.
I don't know, she didn't seem to mind. Maybe she's into it. Rich people are so... Ah, yes. Cordelia loves getting hard thrusted by her brother. I bet she conveniently finds herself stuck in places now and then as well, just waiting for him to come. Gila reflects on both Frederica's growth and her own changes over the years. Lewd.
It's become late. We'd best keep an eye out for bandits.
The bandits are coming.
You have a warrior's intuition. You needn't worry. I won't let us come to harm.
It takes no great intuition to see that this world is falling ever deeper into chaos. The reasons, however, remain elusive. Will we see our way safely through this darkness? I cannot say.
We have naught but our duty, and mine is to Prince Roland, whatever might become of House Wolford.
I find your perspective refreshing. Although it may be direct, you walk the path you've chosen with confidence. On the other hand, I often feel that I'm fumbling. I had thought Gustadov to be a man of reason, but now I see that he will not hesitate to employ deceit to achieve his goals. In a manner of speaking, he and I are not so different. I, too, once hoped to have the influence to change the nation. At least, I told myself so. Really, all I wanted was to be free, and Frederica was simply a means to that end.
Damn.
As long as I had what I wanted, I had no great concern for what became of her.
Gila,
But this war has caused me to reconsider that. I realize that Frederica herself is worth caring for. She's not the sheltered princess I took her to be. Her wits are a match even for Benedict. She surprised me and shamed me. I was wrong to underestimate her, to define her by her birth and station. She represents my greatest failures as a teacher, but also my greatest success. For she has truly taken my lessons to heart. I see now there is no shame in serving another, and no shame in sacrificing my freedom for something greater. Oh, but perhaps I've shared overmuch. For some reason, I find it easy to talk with you.
Yes, I've sacrificed my freedom in order to have daily streams for you guys.
the feeling is mutual. You are not so aloof as I thought.
Ah, I've just had a thought. When the war is behind us, I may very well open my own school. Of course, you would be welcome to join me. I would be master of the classroom, and you could be master of the training yard.
Gila is a good character, she Sask. Yeah, I liked her as well, yeah.
We could teach our students the art of hawksmanship. Our riders would be first class. Ah, what should our school be named? You will come and teach with me, won't you?
Okay, at least take her out to dinner first.
Not half so aloof as I thought.
A single man put an end to the chaos caused by some Frosty soldiers in Glenbrook. Who's this?
Ah, my shop! Someone stop this madness!
Too many suitors, Dusk. You must act quickly.
Carry on screaming and sniveling. This land is ours now, and we'll do as we please.
I'm pretty sure we kicked you out of Glenbrook, but okay.
You monsters!
Ha! Try me! I'll cut you down where you stand.
I hear a bird.
And just what do you think you're doing?
You disgust me. Be gone from this place.
So, you've chosen death then?
So, you have chosen death.
Hold! Lest my eyes deceive me, is that not Sir Flanagan?
Flanagan.
And what if I am?
'Tis him! The bloody shield in the flesh!
I love...
We're Black Iron Captain. Damn it all! Run for your life, you fool!
I love that guy's voice. It's Sir Flanagan!
How far they have fallen. They confuse might for morality, and sully the duchy's good name.
Hail, soldier! I cannot thank you enough for coming to my aid.
'Tis instinct. I cannot abide such cruelty. Though I no longer call myself a soldier, it is the only station my skills afford me.
I now fly away.
My lord, a man calling himself Flanagan requests an audience. Will you grant it?
Flanagan? Name sounds familiar somehow.
Oh yes, because there's not, like, so many other Flanagans in the world.
Ah, he fought in the tourney, didn't he? The one they call the Bloody Shield.
I come, I say tomato is a fruit and leave. Get out.
He is Frosty Soldier. What brings him to me? Anyhow, send him in.
You know, Shinta, I was thinking exactly that.
My lord.
I was really thinking it, but I didn't want to say it, because I've never played the Witcher games. So I wasn't 100% sure.
Bloody shield.
And many more since I answered to that name.
Then what brings an S. Frosty to us this day?
Words cannot bring back your countrymen, but I give them to you anyway. I condemn the Dutchie's actions with every fiber of my being.
Tomato is a fruit, but not befitting a fruit salad.
Deeply ashamed am I of our Archduke's willingness to shed the blood of innocents.
So this guy is your second Huet. No!
Eager though they may be, you have my sympathies.
So, you came all this way just to apologize? You're a strange one, all right.
I am well aware that words alone mean little. And that is why I offer my service, that my words might ring true.
Why House Wolfort? There are far greater armies that would give anything to have a warrior like you in their ranks.
Because you're the main character, Sarah Noah, please.
I have no interest in further bolstering the might of S. Frost or Heisend. They trample the weak with no remorse. I will stand for it no longer.
And you think you can stand here and call us weak? You little...
You intrigue me, Sir Flanagan. But what of your title? Is your shield truly stained with blood?
That said, you use enough, and you could then classify a pizza as a fruit-based dish. That's like calling a... What is it? Oh, what are they called? Oh man, I don't know what they're called. Is it Pop-Tart? That's like calling a Pop-Tart a sandwich.
It's a name given to me by men, nothing more.
You can trust he'll hold his own in battle if you take him in. One look is enough to tell you that. ...
A boon to our cause, then. Provided we ourselves do not become the very thing you despise. House Wolfort welcomes you, Sir Flanagan.
The feeling of intrigue is mutual. I am at your service.
You're two peas in a pod, aren't you?
Flanagan joined your forces. A rugged and mighty warrior who soars above the battlefield, draws the enemy attacks, stands strong against head-on attacks. Nope, sealed edges, not a sandwich. By the way, generic characters tend to have silly voices. Is that why I have a silly voice, ask? The research Corentin spoke of in his drunken stupor, or stupor, seems to be making progress, but it's closer to a Hot Pocket. Yeah, Hot Pocket, yeah, that could be a sandwich. Although I consider that more of a wrap.
What's so urgent you can't let a man sleep?
Nothing less than the completion of my groundbreaking research, Eridor.
Oh, well now, that is something.
Yeah, so I can make ice walls be 4 tiles wide instead of 3.
Indeed it is. I've managed to thermodynamically stabilize the quasi-liquid film forming on the surface of the...
Yes, I've heard all that. Now tell it to me in words a man can understand.
Are you a generic character from a video game, Dusk? I mean, if you want to think about it, if life is a simulation, then I'm just an NPC.
Right. Well, in layman's terms, I have created ice that never melts.
See how simple... Did you say ice that never melts? That's mighty impressive and all, but what actual good does that do anyone?
My dear, sweet, simple Eridor. We can use my creation to forge weapons with no need for iron.
We all are, yes. That's why we all have generic voices.
Sounds useful, if it works as you say. But how's the durability?
Oh, what I meant was Hot Pocket is closer to a Pop-Tart, both the sealer and the edge. Yeah, that makes sense. Oops.
Silly soldier. Do you take me for a fool? Of course I tested their durability. Worry not. A prototype shall arrive shortly. I bid you try it out for yourself. For better or worse, you're the most experienced soldier I know. And so I'd have you handle it first.
I literally talked about the simulation thing only last stream too.
That sounds big and important. I reckon I'll take you up on it.
What news? Surely it's finished by now.
Afraid not. I come bearing unfortunate news from the smithy. It seemed plenty sturdy at first, but shattered the moment he took a hammer to it. He says it has a long way to go before it can be used in place of iron, I'm afraid.
Get dunked on Quarantine.
Preposterous! My calculations were impeccable. Surely I have not forsaken my homeland in pursuit of a fool's errand.
That's all a bit dramatic, isn't it? You can't have a breakthrough without breaking a couple of ice blades. You know what'd wash away all that pain? A nice cold glass of spirits.
Hey, let's get the man drunk again.
Spirits? That's it! That unmelting ice of yours could chill him forever, could it not? Groundbreaking indeed. This invention of yours could still take the world by storm.
And I reckon the army'd have use for it as well. It'd keep our rations from going off.
It's a simulation, not an RPG. There are no main characters. The main characters are all the major politicians in the world.
Weapons be damned. You've done very important work.
The fact remains that my calculations were in error. So forgive me my reluctance to.
Less sulking, more drinking. You succeeded, haven't you? Right then, this'll be my treat, and I won't be turning in till you do.
Very well. Scientific breakthroughs never come easily, I suppose. Perhaps my next experiment shall be seeing how many rounds my everlasting ice can chill. Right then, to the encampment with us. 'Tis time for a drink or three.
That's the spirit. Just promise me I won't have to haul your drunken ass home this time.
I like how the generic Glenbrook soldier is now, or Wolford soldier is now part of this as well. Okay. Even the tavern, meant to be a place for people to forget their worries, sees its share of troubles.
Go on, have another glass. I'm offering top shelf drink for bottom shelf prices tonight. No need to fret over your coin purses.
Eredor's here again.
See? This is why we keep coming back. Nobody treats us better than our Hasabar.
Quite the crowd tonight, eh? Good to see it.
All thanks to you for supplying me with that mead.
Thanks to my good fortune, you mean? I got it for so cheap on account of the batch not measuring quite up to the brewer's usual standards.
Still, look at how happy it's made them.
Eredor's everywhere, I know, right?
There's nothing I love more than seeing my tavern full to bursting like this. Thank you, Eredor. Truly.
It's nothing, honest.
Ah, and just like that, they've nearly drank me dry. Might have to close up early tonight.
Celebrating something, Hasabara. Whatever it is, we'll drink to that. Pour us around.
I wish I could. Seems the barrels have run dry tonight. But if you'll come back on the morrow...
Now that should be a meme. Eredor's everywhere, yes.
Run dry? You've enough for these drunkards? You can't spare a drop for those of us who are risking our lives for you on the battlefield?
Oh my dear lord.
Hey, who are you calling a drunkard?
Don't you fools go spoiling the one spot of happiness we've had in a long while.
Enough! My tavern's a place for forgetting troubles, not stirring them up. You do well not to look down your noses at the very people you've sworn an oath to protect. You want respect? Go out there and earn it by ending the war. Then there'll be drink aplenty to go around.
You tell them, Hasabara. They're no better than us.
You lot aren't blameless either, you know. These soldiers do put their lives on the line to protect yours. They get enough grief on the battlefield without you giving it to them off it.
Nice.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
No, I shouldn't have let my temper flare.
Look, there's still some drink left here. How's about you raise a glass together?
Yeah. You can have some of ours, too.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Level head you've got on your shoulders there, Hasabara.
It helped that you pitched in when you did.
Ah, now that hits the spot.
Doesn't it? Here, I'll pour you another.
See? Now this is what I live for. Giving people a place they can come together and leave the worries of the world behind for a while. Somehow, I know this is what Theo would have wanted me to do. If only I could raise a glass with him.
Aye, I reckon he'd be proud. You've made a spot of sunshine for people that don't get much of it these days. People like me.
What with business booming again, it looks like I'm going to have my hands full for a while.
It's a good thing I'm still a playable character, though.
Don't you worry for your mama, Theo. As long as there's ale to be poured and smiles on her customers' faces, she'll be just fine.
Weather is starting to warm up, clearing up all the snow. I need to make the rounds and pick up all the sticks in my yard. Maybe burn pit time. Oh no, not a reason to break out my flamethrower. You know, if there's one thing I'm thankful for, because I live in a flat, in an apartment, I don't have to worry about a garden. I just have a very small balcony. It is very nice. Okay, let's actually get some more plot point done. So let's do this one first. Frederica hears the voices of the people as she walks the city streets. The people. Based.
There are more who accepted Frost's rule than I imagined.
Glenbrook's history is long. Yet, that is why hierarchy and precedent hold sway. This is a stubborn land, my lady, not given to easy change.
Downside is you don't have a fire pit for a flamethrower. Yeah, that's very true. That is very, very true.
Though Archduke Gustadolf, acting in the name of freedom, granted privilege after privilege to the powerful. For people used to Glenbrook's rigid customs, I suppose that sort of change must have been too seductive to resist.
Perhaps. But his freedom was not but greed and cruelty.
Lady Frederica, I've been searching everywhere for you.
Oh yes, Herald, this character who's very important.
A Wolfort messenger. Did you run all this way? What's happened?
My lady, I hail from Castle Wolford, bearing tidings of Lord Seymour.
Has he awakened?
He has. He is in high spirits and recovering well, and he is most pleased to hear of the capital's recapture. He bids you visit Castle Wolford so he can honor you himself.
Oh, I must bring these glad tidings to Serenoa at once. How long it has been since I've seen him smile.
There is one more bit of news I have for you, my lady, but it is not so happy.
Is there some sort of trouble in the Wolford domain?
Bandits are laying waste to the Rosellan village.
Oh, for fuck's sake. The bandits are coming.
To our shame, Castle Wolfort does not have enough soldiers to stop this. We would beg Lord Serenoa's wisdom in this matter.
The enemy must be powerful indeed. We cannot leave the Rosellan village defenseless.
Let us inform the others.
Well, well. Things are about to get interesting.
Ah yes, suspicious dancer. Harold was killed in the mines. Was he? I genuinely don't remember. Roland takes steps to rebuild the Crown City, but Patriot and the Royalists have other ideas.
coronation ceremony. Certainly there are more important matters to focus on right now.
A coronation is important to assuage the people's fears and restore their faith, besides which it is the royalists' most fervent wish. A kingdom is only truly as strong as people believe it to be, and right now the world believes Glenbrook weak. The ceremony will be a display to the contrary.
Is this truly the remedy our situation calls for? Right now, I imagine the people care only for where their next hot meal will come from.
Rest assured, sire, House Wolford will see your subjects shan't go hungry. But trust me when I say nothing will hasten Glenbrook's return to her former glory so much as announcing the return of Regna's rightful heir. To win your subjects' hearts, you need do nothing but ascend to your position upon the throne.
You mean sit my royal backside on a fancy chair?
In a manner of speaking. A king's duty is first and foremost serving as his kingdom's symbol. You needn't trouble yourself with day-to-day governance. We will assume that burden. After all, you have only just been crowned.
There will be no ceremony. The people will tell us what they need, and you will listen to them, Patriot. That is my command.
As you wish, King Roland.
Nice. Put him down straight.
How fare things, Suette? Have the relief supplies been given to those who need it?
Well, we had received a sizable shipment of goods from Hyzant, but there are complaints. It seems very few of those goods have made it into the hands of the people.
And why is that?
We aren't certain, though apparently Patriot and the Royalists involve themselves with the distribution.
Damn those Royalists! They cannot be left to their own devices.
Am I going to have to make a choice about whether to fight the Royalists or whether to fight the Rosellans? The paths for House Wolford diverge, meaning they will have to go their separate ways for the first time. Which way will Sarah Noah take? Oh my dear lord. With Glenbrook reclaimed and S-Frost dealt a heavy blow, Hyzant takes the opportunity to make a strategic move.
House Wolford and Minister Exham's forces have reclaimed the Crown City. And not only that, they have dealt a heavy blow to the Esfrosti forces in killing Thalas and other commanding officers.
We couldn't have hoped for a better outcome.
Oh, to see Gustadolf's face when he hears the news. Now he'll have no choice but to come crawling to us on hands and knees, begging for salt. Though, this could be our chance to crush the duchy once and for all.
Begging for the game assault. He wants to make that add revenue.
Just because they're licking their wounds does not make them easy prey. They still have their iron, after all.
Iron? We can get iron. All we need do is make Glenbrook hand over the Grand Norzellian mines to us. A paltry price to pay for our bountiful aid in their restoration of the Crown City. ...
The Grand Norzellian mines. The spark that lit the flame of Esfrost's aggression. But why go through the trouble to seize an iron source when they have all the iron they could ever need? I should have Milo look into the matter.
Minister Edor?
Well, regardless, we control the salt. I say we bide our time until Esfrost admits they are defeated. Besides, Glenbrook seeks our aid in their reconstruction efforts, do they not?
Yes. King Roland and Minister Sereno have both asked for help, and sent reports detailing the extent of the damage to the Crown City.
Send forth a veritable bounty. To Minister Serenoa of the Saintly Seven, that is.
Ah, yes. A show of the goddess's grace to the people, and as a wedge to drive between him and the king.
Esfrost, Glenbrook. They will both be ours before long.
That's kind of sus, Chief. Kind of sus. Okay. I have to make a choice now. My choices actually matter.
Thank you all for helping to determine the extent of the damage to the capital. This information will be invaluable as we proceed with reconstruction.
Totally sus.
There's also happy word from Castle Wolfort. My Lord Father is awake. They say he is recovering apace and is already up and walking.
Those are glad tidings indeed.
He says he would like to see us and hear of all that has passed while he was taken ill.
Then what are we waiting for? I'll saddle the horses.
Would that we could depart at once, but the messenger brought another piece of news.
Bandits plague the outskirts of the Rosellan village.
Jerome and his folk are there. They can handle a few mangy thieves, surely.
Not according to the messenger. The bandits are proving a formidable foe.
Which is why they have asked us for aid.
Apologies for my tardiness. It's sudden, I know, but I must ask you a favor.
What is it?
I suspect Patriot and his royalists of filching relief supplies.
We've no proof it's them, but the fact remains. The people in most need of those goods are not receiving them.
The matter warrants investigating at the very least, and I would ask for Wolfort's assistance.
I see. Well, we were just discussing what we ought to do next. Allow me to explain the 3 courses of action before us.
3 courses.
1. Return to Castle Wolfort as my Lord Father requests. 2. Defend the Rosellan village from bandits. Or 3. Remain in the capital to investigate the royalists.
Lord Simon has recovered. What splendid news. If I could only go to him myself and thank him for all House Wolfort has done. But I cannot leave the capital in the throes of a possible scandal. Too many hold the royal family in contempt as it is.
That may be the case, but now that Lord Simon has awoken, someone must make sure he is healthy and apprise him of recent events.
So you're basically saying, yeah, the Rosehead people, fuck them.
I would go to Castle Wolfort, Lord Serenoa, if it pleases you.
My heart breaks for the Rosellan village. Let me go to its defense, even if I must go alone.
I cannot allow that. It's far too dangerous a task for one person.
Well, I would have the Wolfort soldiers with me, of course. Besides, do you recall our first meeting?
Of course I do. You were being assailed by rogues at the port.
If you hadn't been there, who knows what would have become of me. But I am not as weak now as I was then. I am stronger, enough that I shall bring no dishonor to House Wolfort's name. My lord, have faith in me. Let me do this.
Very well.
It seems best that Benedict, Frederica, and I each attend to these pressing matters. Separately.
Oh dear.
Indeed, but the rest of us cannot be in 3 places at once. We can only choose one path to take.
The path is you. I mean, you say that, we've also got like a reserve army of about like 20 odd people. So, you know, you could split them up.
Bring the scales of conviction.
I just find it really funny that they're just carrying this heavy scale everywhere with them, no matter where they go. I cannot help but feel restless. We reclaimed the Crown City and have already begun restoration efforts. There should be no question as to what needs to be done here. And yet, something has me unsettled. I mean, is this really a choice? Like, to me personally, the best one would be to go to the Rosellan village. Because they are our people. And I feel like, as acting lord, I should go and defend my people. I will remain here in the capital, but you needn't worry about me. You must decide where you need to be friend. Roland has already chosen his path. Sask, Shinta, Richard Forrest, if you are still here, what would you all do? Are you heading out, my lord? My lord! Poll? No, I'm not doing a poll. Oh, hello, it's the woman. Milo. I must admit, I am deeply fascinated by you, Lord Serenoa, a lord turned saint who won back his kingdom from Esfrosty clutches and saw the prince back to his throne. I can only wonder how your people will welcome such a hero home. Pray allow me to accompany you, my lord. If I go to Wolford, I suppose Milo will be coming with me. I'm walking on water. I'm Jesus. Our salt reserves are running low. We must restore trade with Hyzand as soon as possible. As one of the Saintly Seven, isn't there anything you can do? You needn't worry so much. The consortium and merchants are already on the move. Let us give them some time. If we rush into the negotiations, we may be taken advantage of. It's in our best interest to wait for the opportune moment. I'm not doing a poll, Sask, please. We must have King Roland's permission before we act. In the meantime, we can share a portion of Wolford stores with the Crown City. I like that one. Thank you, sir. The people will be ever so grateful. But if you wouldn't mind, could you please keep this a secret from His Majesty? Ha ha ha, ha tease. This is for the sake of the kingdom. I know Roland wouldn't mind the least. Yes, sir. You have put my mind at ease, Lord Wolford. I cannot thank you enough. No, there's no shinies there. Okay. I heard some bandits were spotted on the outskirts of the Rosellan village. Rumour has it they're led by some father and daughter to... Oh my god. Not these two again. What was their names again? A father and daughter. That sounds like Travis and Trist. But what could they be after? Family banditry. Lord Serenoa, I have heard great things about you. You were appointed one of the Saintly Seven and even demonstrated your prowess as a lord of a high house in battle. How should we royalists address you from now on? As Chad. Chad Serenoa. Okay, well I see a sparkly over here. If my eyes did not deceive me. I think my eyes were deceiving me. So based on your choice, you will have a character join your army. Yeah, but who? I mean, I can't speak. I know Milo goes with one. Actually, let me have a look at something. Hold on. I haven't even seen who this guy is yet. Flanagan. He has crazy eyes. Hawksbane, ironclad. Decreases damage taken head on. Shield bash. Deals physical damage to a single enemy and have a chance to infuriate them for 2 turns. Ride your hawk to a selected square. The hawk will deal physical damage to all enemies within range. Take 50% of damage for a selected ally. See, that sounds good. And then fortify. So how different are you from... Where is he? Haven't got as much bulk, have you? No. Cordelia is another choice. We royalists, along with Minister Patriot himself, are helping to rebuild the capital. We must reverse all the changes that Aesfrost has wrought and see the Crown City back to its former glory. I know that there are many problems facing the kingdom now, but us royalists are more than happy to take care of everything. Let us serve King Roland together. Please see to the domestic affairs and reassure the people that everything will be okay. Is it true that royalists tried to win the Archduke's favour in order to protect themselves? If you want our trust, tell us everything you learned about Aesfrost under their rule. I wish I could, my lord, but Archduke Gustadolf had us only doing the most menial tasks. There isn't anything I can tell you. I should have suspected as much. There is no way Gustadolf would tell anything to those he couldn't trust. I do remember one thing, though. Minister Patriot said that Lady Erica always wanted fresh fruit and wine brought to her room. I see, thank you for the help. fresh ones. There's nothing behind the tree this time. We were downright cowards under Frost rule, but hearing stories of House Wolfort's courage in reclaiming the capital has inspired us to do better. To think that King Roland was alive all this time. Your house has my utmost respect for helping him reclaim the capital. My allegiance to the royal family shall not waver, not now or ever, apart from when the next time we get captured. The cat died, Sask, I'm very sorry. Well, honestly, I want to protect the Rosellan village, and I'm pretty sure I'm not, gonna be convinced otherwise. So, yeah, you're gonna be set there, aren't you? As a steward of House Wolford, it is my duty to let Lord Seaman know what happened while he was ill. Okay.
Lord Serenoa.
We finally managed to rout the Frosty's forces from the capital. Was that a flashy? Yes, it is. But it seems our busy days are not over yet. Now we must decide what issue requires our attention most. I want to kill the bandits. The bandits are coming. You would have as a company Lady Frederica, my lord. I am curious as to what the bandits seek in the Rosellan village. They would not go there without purpose. The Rosellan village, far though it may be, still falls within Wolford, and I cannot turn a blind eye to anyone who seeks to disrupt our domain. That's the easiest answer there. Of course, it is your duty as lord to think about such things,
Even so.
but our opponent would not be another nation's army, but simple bandits. I cannot help but wonder if that is truly a priority right now.
Time.
Having bandits in our domain is certainly a problem that concerns House Wolford, and yet... The Crown City's finally back in Glenbrook's hands, but our work's far from over.
Listen, lad.
Where do you think we should go from here, lad? There are bandits. So you want to accompany Lady Frederica to the Rosellan village, eh? Is it really that important right now, lad? My father promised that no harm would befall the Rosellan village, so I must do what I can to see that fulfilled. I am curious as to what bandits would hope to find in the Rosellan village. They must have some... gal. They must have some jail to travel... They must have some gal to travel so far. You're right. Lord Simon swore he would defend the Roselle from Hyzant, and it's fallen to us to do it instead. Jerome and the others might be in danger too. If this is the path we choose, we best make haste to that village. Thanks for that, lad. I think he might be right about the Rosellan village. Hey. Right, there's a shiny here. And I want to speak to Hued. We may have freed the capital from Frost's clutches, but there is still so much work to be done. As a member of the Kingsguard, I wish to stay here and help unify the Crown City. No, you're coming with me, girl. You want us to make for the Rosellan village? Are you certain that it's the best time for that? The Rosellan village is part of our domain. As a House of Lawford, it is my duty to see it protected. I have faith in Frederica, but there is no telling how many bandits await her. It is too dangerous for her to go alone. Now is the time for Roland to show his people what their new king is capable of. We must put our faith in him and focus our attention elsewhere. She will stay with her husbando. I do like that option. But I think I want to go with that one. I can tell that you worry for your betrothed. But she will be up against mere bandits and have the Wolford soldiers at her side. The danger will be minimal at best. I wish the same could be said of the royalists, but there is no telling what they are scheming. I think His Majesty may have more need for your strength than Lady Frederica's.
Okay.
I see now your reasons for wanting to visit the Rosellan village. Okay, well, that's me done. voting.
It is time to cast our votes. We have 3 options before us. Return to the Wolfort domain, depart to the Rosellan village, or stay in the capital. Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
With your token at the ready. And I don't know why the, like, Roland and all that are voting. There's no reason for them to. That's 2 for me now.
You have my vote.
After much deliberation, I have decided to let your convictions lead us.
Please forgive me.
As a member of the King's Guard, I think the capital and King Roland need us most. Yeah, that's fair enough. I can't fault that.
You won me over.
I've got no reason to disagree with you, lad. You have my vote.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
E. The red choice.
The way forward is decided. We march to the Rosellan village and drive the bandits from the surrounding woods.
E.
I shall accompany Frederica to defend the Rosellan village. I know not what the bandits are after, but I cannot allow them to run rampant over the land.
Thank you, Serenoa. I'm heartened to have you by my side.
Of course, because I never disagree with my wife.
Very well. Fulfill your duty to your domain. I shall see to things in the capital.
Then I shall venture to the Wolfort domain and make our report to Lord Simon in your stead.
And this is farewell for now. King Roland, Benedict, until our reunion in the capital.
Roland and Benedict have left the party. Oh dear. My buff bot. Oh no.
Here we are, the Rosellan village.
Right. Just where that book we swiped from the archives pointed us. Ooh, you catch a whiff of that? Smells like treasure to me. Calling this hovel a village does a disservice to villages. We'll find that fortune soon enough.
Hold it, Trish. Maybe we'd best leave this treasure be.
Having second thoughts, Pa? Knees buckling at the thought of a little bloodshed?
Now just shut up and use your head for a bit, girl. You know the story of this village as well as I, how they fled from the cruelty of Hyzant. Seems to me we have more than a bit in common with these folk. And I don't wish to cause them any more suffering than is necessary.
You're getting soft in your old age, Pa. All right, have it your way. We'll give him a little scare, grab the treasure, and be on our way.
But there's one more. My damn back is still acting up. Not enough rest since the last job. Might be even worse than last time, as a matter of fact.
Did you go to sleep and wake up an old crone? Put your weapon in your hand and get moving! The likes of us only get one chance to grab fate by the horns, and this is ours! Wasn't it you who taught us to take what we can, cause the world ain't in the habit of giving?
I know, but I...
You know what? I don't want to hear your bleating. Go rest if you need it, because I don't need you. Me and the boys will handle the treasure hunting.
Damn.
Wait, Trish! Damn back.
Damn, he's getting old. Old age doesn't come alone, guys.
The members of House Wolffort, having earned momentary respite after reclaiming the capital, decide to go their own ways. Roland remains in the capital to deal with his political opponents. Benedict returns to Castle Wolffort to visit the ailing Lord Simo. Serenoa and Frederica, having received reports from Jerome of bandits in the Rosellan village, depart to investigate.
The Trot of Thieves. Having heard rumours of bandits in the area, Serenoa and his retinue head to the Rosellan village to check on Jerome and the others.
Ah, Lord Serenoa, Lady Frederica. Glenbrook is as prosperous as it ever was. And I hear we have you two to thank for it.
Glenbrook owes its return to prosperity to many, Jerome. I only hope this marks the beginning of a journey toward peace.
As do I. So, what brings you to our humble village this day?
We've received word that you've been having trouble with bandits.
And you came all the way here personally? Truly, I am moved.
You're under the protection of House Wolffort. I'm only doing my duty.
Of course. As a matter of fact, we have sighted bandits skulking about in the woods. Fortunately, they seem to be content with that.
I'm glad no one has come to harm.
For
Nice.
now, my lady. Doubtless they are probing our defenses for weaknesses. Although they've yet to bare their fangs, I feel their gaze on my back from time to time.
Bandits aren't known for planning ahead, but there's a first time for everything. I suggest we look into this, my lord.
I agree. If indeed there are bandits lurking about, we should flush them out or drive them away.
That would be much appreciated, my lord. We've sent out our own search parties, but with you by our side, the work will go all the quicker. However, I understand your recent days have been filled with strife, and you've journeyed far. Allow us one night to treat your arrival with the pomp it deserves.
Thank you, Jerome. I would welcome a night free from worry.
Then we shall prepare a feast. I look forward to hearing stories of your heroic exploits.
I've got a few of those. All it'll cost you is a few draughts of ale.
Hey, let's get drinking, says me who is about to finish his can. Let us see how the Roselle are faring while we investigate the bandits. One day I'm going to be as strong as you and protect this village, Lord Serenoa. It puts my heart at ease knowing the village is unharmed. Seeing them here and now makes me more thankful than ever we chose a path that didn't require their sacrifice. Leave the patrols to us, we will make sure they don't lay a finger on this village. Word has it you came running when you heard that there were bandits here. You are too kind, my lord. I know the other villagers are on patrol, but I worry so much about being attacked that I can't sleep at night. I won't forgive bandits for trying to pillage this poor village. They won't get away with this. We spotted traces of the bandits' campgrounds near the outskirts. With them around, it's too dangerous to even go hunting. Oh dear. Well, that's no good, is it? Seeing the village like this, I know we made the right choice. As a fellow Rosellan, I want to see them safe. Will you help me, Serenoa? The Roselle are my people too. As lord of this domain, I swear not to let harm befall them. I wish not to see them caught up in our battles ever again. The more bountiful this land grows, the better it will be for us all. On the contrary, I would ask for your help, Frederica. Yes. The battles of late have been hard on both this domain and the kingdom. I would ask the Roselle to lend us their strength in these trying times. I am certain the people here will be glad to do so. I await the day that the people of Glenbrook and this village may join hands in unity. I spoke to you, yes. No shinies? Yes, there is. Thought there was. No. Congratulations on your victory, my lord. I heard you wrested the Crown City out of S. Frost's iron clutches. We cannot thank you enough for coming to our aid during what is undoubtedly a busy time for you. If there is anything we can do to be of service, you need only say the word. Rebuilding the capital will require large volumes of stone and lumber. Would you be able to help us procure some? You needn't worry about us. We ask that you continue living your lives as you always have. That won't be necessary. It is my duty as Lord of this domain to ensure the safety of my people. Top one. That won't be a problem at all for us. We can get started right away. We owe you a great debt for coming to our rescue. This is the least we can do. Yes. Anna. Why would bandits come here? If it's money they're after, the nobles' quarters or a caravan would be much more I can't pronounce that. What? Lucrative. We cannot thank House Wolford enough for protecting us. We owe you our lives. Yes. Yes, you do. You've reclaimed the capital and defended the Roselle. Ain't no one out there what can deny your greatness now, lad. Let's round up these bandits, then grab ourselves a swig of wine to celebrate. My parents said that I have to play inside the village because some dangerous people are out there. But now you're here, you can tell me what's going on out there, pretty please? No. Oh, was that a shiny? Yes. 2,900 Fowans. Could those bandits be after the salt crystal? But there is no one who knows about it besides Lady Olea and I. And the only crystal we have now belongs to you. We have nothing else to give. Oh dear. I never expected you to come to our rescue again, Lord Serenoa. We were prepared to defend this village on our own, but we are 100 times stronger with you at our sides. You are all pellet. I wish we had more to offer you, especially after you came all this way, but with the bandits being as close as they are, we haven't been able to leave the village at all. Nice. Pansia Pal, what does that do? Oh, nice. End exploration. I should regroup with the others and see what they have learned.
The villagers seem to be in high spirits. I hope the bandits have been scared off for good.
As do I. It was surprising to see that despite everything, the lives of most haven't changed a bit.
I cannot help but wonder what drew their attention in the first place, however.
You don't think it had something to do with the salt crystals, do you?
How would they know? Hyzant protects that information more fiercely than the goddess herself.
Then, perhaps in their desperation, they've stooped to capturing and selling the Roselle to Hyzant.
No. I won't allow the wickedness of House Tellior to run rampant again.
It was only a thought, my lady. We know nothing for certain.
Indeed, and it will serve us not to conjecture endlessly. We need to flush these bandits out and hear it from their own mouths.
Aye, but even bandits value their own lives. They won't do anything rash, so long as the odds are against them.
Lord Serenoa, bandits! They're everywhere!
There are bandits are coming.
What? Suppose these ones aren't the sharpest tools in the forge.
We must hurry.
The swords have been crossed. Character stories. An elderly woman is attacked by bandits, but she is not as fragile as she seems. Ooh. Oh golly gosh.
Good grief. Just what do you hope to gain by hassling a little old lady like me?
Your food. Now hand it over, all of it, or we'll split your throat.
You are Roselle, are you not? Like those at the source in Hyzant 30 years ago.
What are you talking about, you old hag?
Your people fled from oppression, yet still you struggle to find peace. Isn't that so?
Shut your mouth, you hag. Just put the food down and be gone.
You hag.
So I was right. I will say no more, so you had best be on your way now.
We're the ones giving orders here. Besides, we've got no choice.
So you are blind to the strength of the opponent that stands before you. That is unfortunate.
Oh.
You're no ordinary old lady. Forgive us. We've had nothing to eat for days. We promise we won't do this again. Please, just spare us our lives.
Your eyes do not lie. Very well. Move along.
Thank you.
Nice.
Good grief. To think that after fleeing Hyzant, some of those poor Roselle had to resort to thievery. This is not the world I wished for, but perhaps there is still something I can do.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord.
What is it?
We've got another old person wanting to speak to you.
An elderly woman has come seeking an audience with you.
A rare guest. Very well. Show her in.
Yes, sir.
I would hear your name.
You may call me Groma.
Groma.
Same name as the legendary Frosty General from the Salt Iron War.
Better than kids,
You're
yes.
the one they called Iron Fist, yes?
I have long since abandoned that name. After the war, I wandered the land, hoping to find a new purpose. Yet it would seem that I am destined to be drawn into bloody conflict until the end of my days. But there may still be something this old crone can do.
Why do you come to me?
Why do you ask? Can you not trust a former general of Esfrost?
Perish the thought. My own betrothed hails from your land.
Indeed she does. And of Rosellan birth, no less, if I have heard true.
Only a fool judges a person by their origins. I would know what is in your heart.
Ha! You are just as the rumors say. My heart, indeed. I have seen enough suffering to last lifetimes. All I wish now is to see it end.
Then we share a common goal. Let us fight for it as one.
With pleasure. I think you'll find there's life in these old bones yet.
Groma joined your forces. A veteran versed in martial arts, counterattacks while evading a physical attack, can slip deftly between foes. Okay. Interesting. Let me have a look at that. Where is she? There she is. Fists of Destruction. Allows you to slip past enemies and obstacles. Deals physical damage to enemies across 3 horizontal squares. And a chance to immobilize them. Ooh. Ooh. I see. I do kind of like you, though. I like your eyes. Anyway, I know there's been very little in the way of gameplay this stream. However, I'm actually really, really tired. So I'm going to end the stream for now. Thank you very much for watching the stream. If you're watching the VOD, thank you very much for watching the VOD. I will be back tomorrow, playing some more of this. I actually finish work earlier than usual tomorrow, so hopefully I can actually do a bit of a longer stream. Get some nice gameplay, get some nice gameplay done, get some nice progress done. I will see you all on the next time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.